if there's anybody who deserves the title Alpha, it's actually CL. So I wasn't really shocked when she chose this title for her debut album outside of YG as an independent artist. And I was very excited to get my hands on her first album. I listened to every song except for this one, which is Let It, because a friend told me that this is the song that I should do a reaction on. She said that this is CL as the person, and I'm very curious why she said that. But she said this is CL as a person. She's CL as the actress, sorry, as an artist and as a person. She said this is the song that describes her disposition as an artist, as a celebrity, and as a person. So I wanted to do this reaction, and let's get to it. It's piano. It's a lot of words. Okay, so the beat and the melody and even the instruments they're very simple. I think there's like piano and a percussion. So the intro was just a piano, and then there's a percussion, and I think this is a very, very conscious decision because she's already saying a lot lyrically. I think the selling point of the song is the lyrics and not really the beat or the melody. It's very simple, as I've said, but she's saying a lot, which I really like, because a lot of pop songs, if you listen to them, they actually don't say anything. A lot of them is word. There's nothing wrong with wordplay, but if it's all that you have and no meat or no message into that song, becomes nothing basically. But here she has said so much already, and we're just in the first, and we're not even into the chorus. And then there's so this, I think the selling point of the song is the lyrics, and there's a very, very clear message, very clear. She's saying something very strong and very clearly. So she's talking about like there's a lot of voices around her, and they keep on talking all at the same time, and she's getting confused. And then she put herself in the middle of nowhere, looking like a celebrity with nothing but a beautiful car and her voice. And again, I think that's a conscious choice because she wants a full narrative, the visual to actually complement the story of the song. Genius. Okay, let's continue. The indifference. This is number one. I just want to comment on her makeup. This is the way that she's made up is slightly different from her usual. And I like this one better. Look at this. Her face is so beautiful in this specific frame that I was able to freeze. But so I like that she sort of changed her look a little bit. I like the attitude, that part when she just said, just brush it off, like doesn't care. And that she doesn't care about all the chaos. She doesn't care about the confusion, about all the voices around her, people that are trying to dictate her. What she cares about is to just stay true to herself. So now I'm starting to get what my friend said, that this is CL. This song is CL's disposition as an artist and as a person, and I agree. So I love how the dance is not structured. It doesn't have a choreography. It's just her freely moving. I love the abandon, the indifference in both in the tone of her voice, in the lyrics, and in her face. So again, I think this is a very, like, I think she carefully, she thought about this all of these elements coming together. I don't think this is coincidence. I think this is well thought of. And I like the message. The poetry of the lyrics. I think that line is very, very powerful when she said, "I don't care what other people say; it's none of my business." A lot of people, a lot of people care too much about what other people will actually say, when in fact, what other people say really is none of our business. Like, even if they're saying something about us, like their opinion of us, it's really none of our business. Most of the time, people form their opinion based on their own, it's their issue to begin with. That's influenced by their own experience, by the thing that's going on in their life right now, by their values, by a bad experience in their childhood, whatever that may be. I think that's a very, and to not, and we really can't control that, regardless of what we try to do. And that statement, when she says, "What I don't care what other people say, it's none of my business. All I have is me. It's just my spirit, and this is what makes me." And again, I love this frame that I was able to freeze. This is not calculated, it's just so happened, but I love that smile. No matter what, keep your chin up and get up. And I like that she actually keeps the instrument, the beat, and the melody simple. It's almost monotone. Like, it doesn't really change all that much. Not monotone, but it doesn't change all that much. Yeah. This is true. If you stay true to yourself, you're not going to regret it. I love that. Let it go. I also love that she opted not to have a grand ending. That it was just all the way until the end. It was just her, you know. I love that. I love that that she chose that ending. She was just doing her own thing. All the drama ended. All of her screaming her feelings out, and the ending was still her in the middle of that place, in the middle of nowhere, and she's just doing her thing. So I love that touch. I understand why my friend said that this is CL's disposition as an artist and as a person. It speaks very much of CL. I think, I don't know, I know that she did an interview on Billboard, but I did not read it because I don't want to get influenced by it. But if I am going to guess, this is probably part of her experience in 21. She has been very open about, or not very open, but she has in the past spoken about her frustrations on how the label treated 21. She wanted to do certain things that she couldn't do, and she couldn't control it. And then when she was trying to start a career in North America, there were conflicts. Nobody knew wanted to do. Nobody wanted to give up control, and it's all too confusing for her. But at the end of the day, she remained true to herself. I don't know if that's the story, but if I'm gonna guess, that's the kind of feeling that, because she did say that Alpha was a journey for her. This was a conscious decision that she really wanted to tell her story. I know that she said that in one of her interviews or one of her lives or something like that. So taking from that, I would say that Let It was a part of Let It was actually her experience in 21 and in her past label, and how it got her to where she is right now. Her just doing her own thing. She just, she signed up for a partnership, but she has no label. She's basically managing herself. And I wouldn't have done. I do not think there's anything else. I think she did the melody and the instruments and the beat to perfection, that if she added one more, it wouldn't have sounded as good as it does now. So this was trimmed down to perfection, and I love it. I am looking forward to more from her. I hope it doesn't take her long. I hope she comes up with something different. I'm just looking forward to something different from her. I don't know what that is, but I just want something different from her, artistically. I mean, that's it. Good song, great song.